Did you know positive people make a lot more money than negative people? Of course you do. I'm going to show you how to double your income digitally by choosing a positive attitude. That's this week on Think Tank Tuesday. Hi, I'm Paul Potratz, and welcome to this week's Think Tank Tuesday. This morning it was time. It was time that I went and got a haircut again. So I'm sitting there, I'm getting the haircut, and the one girl, she's cutting my hair. I'm feeling a little nervous because I'm out of town, not real sure about her. In the back of the room, there's all these little people sitting back there just going 90 to nothing. And they're having this big negative fest, complaining about as far as that they don't make enough money, I'm not making enough money, and they don't pay me by the hour, and just carrying on. Well, their negative attitude and all of their whining was putting me in a negative attitude. It was also putting the lady that was cutting my hair in a negative attitude. But the point is, they can choose what they want to do. It's the 21st century. They're all back there complaining how their employer doesn't pay them by the hour and how they're just making a percentage of the money off every haircut and working on tips. So instead of sitting back there complaining, making it the employer's problem because the employer's not buying radio, TV, newspaper, magazines, blah, 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 and everything else, every one of those little people back there could decide to do something. Again, it is the 21st century. So the point of this Think Tank Tuesday is to say, are you in sales? Of course you are. And if you're in sales, you can control your income because it is the 21st century. Never before have we had the power to be able to market ourselves as an individual without zero advertising dollar budget. You need no money, nothing, no cash to be able to market yourself as an individual and become successful. So those people that were back there complaining, if they would direct that energy into sitting down and saying, guess what? I'm going to put together a Facebook page, my own individual profile, and I'm going to start talking to people. I'm going to start connecting to individuals, and I'm going to start letting individuals know who I am, what I do, and I'm a very positive individual. By doing that, they could reach many more people than their employer could reach by doing radio, TV, and newspaper to market to people to come in and get a haircut. So think about that as a sales professional of all the tools and the technology that you have at your disposal between your smartphone, your iPhone, your iPad, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube. I mean, just those elements to be able to market yourself and make as much money as you choose to make instead of focusing your interest on going into the little negative gossip session. So let's talk about some basics. Let me give you some hardcore basics of how you can do this as a salesperson now. First thing you want to do is put together a Facebook page. But when you do your Facebook page, I want you to connect with everybody. Connect to individuals you went to school with. I mean, even if you were the kind of guy that was picked on and they stuck your head in the toilet and flushed it, don't worry about it. That was years ago. Connect to everybody. I want you to connect to complete strangers. It's a numbers game. The more people you connect to, the more opportunities you're going to have. I also, once you get this page set up, I want you to put a picture, a photo of you, not a photo of your dog or a photo of your kid, because they're connecting to you as an individual, one-on-one. And make sure it's a good photo. I mean, you don't want a photo where you're like in a drunken brawl. Make it where you're a professional individual. I also want you to start loading pictures in. Put pictures in of your family, the things you do. Fill in the information. Tell who you are. Tell your interests. Tell your hobbies. Tell the books you like. Tell the movies you like. Tell the music you like. Make it complete. Social media is a one-on-one connection. We're just doing it online. And then connect. So search for different people. In other words, in that search bar, search for the town that you live in. Find those groups, find those nonprofit organizations, and connect to those pages. Become a resource. And do this every day, multiple times a day. Become a resource. Stop being a taker, in other words, a taker of negative energy, and start being a giver of positive energy and being a resource. So let's say that you are one of those people that cut hair. Why don't you show as far as some of the different hairstyles that you're doing? But let's say we're talking about cars. So why don't you get a video testimonial of individuals that are buying a car and they're talking about how great the car is? Don't get them talking about the dealership and how much fun it was to do business at the dealership and how great you are as a salesperson. Nobody cares. Instead, talk about the vehicle. That's what the person's passionate about. Have them talk about that vehicle. Go out and buy a GoPro camera. Mount it inside the car. Take every car on the lot for a test drive with that GoPro camera running. Talk about the features, the benefit, the technology of that car. Start posting that. Stop talking about price. Talk about the things that people are passionate about. And that's the car, the technology, how it drives, the fuel efficiency, the safety, the payload, the tow capacity. Those are the things people care about. So think about your own online strategy with social media. Yes, connect to as many people as you can, and just keep on being a resource and sharing. And before you know it, your phone will start ringing, your instant message will start popping, your email will start filling up, and people will start asking you to be a resource to help them. So get started with that, be positive, and start connecting with Facebook. It's the easiest way to do it. Then, once you kind of accomplish that, now you can add YouTube and you can add Pinterest. As far as your mind is the only thing that's holding you back. Because with the technology, you can decide how much money you want to make, how quick you want to make it, and how many people you want to network to. So don't hold yourself back. Start learning, start pushing. And before you know it, you'll be as far as the lifestyle, you'll be in the food chain of where you want to be. And yeah, kind of passionate about it because those people made me so grouchy this morning when I was getting my hair cut that I almost didn't want to tip the girl because I was grouchy. So be positive and surround yourself with positive people and carry it on to your social profile. And if you agree with what I'm saying, visit my Facebook page and start posting what you think about it. And if you disagree, I'd like to hear from you. That's this week's tip. Be sure and check our event calendar because we got a lot of events coming up, and I hope to meet you soon.
Thanks for watching Think Tank Tuesday. Tune in next week for more tips in the world of automotive digital marketing from Potrats. To download this podcast or watch previous episodes, search for us on iTunes. To learn more, visit us at ppadv.com.